So the rumor mill on Facebook talking about Tank saying Pitbull is next. And then Keyshawn Davis saying him and Pitbull make for a perfect fight. They got great styles. And I'm just saying, damn, these people just go, they just gonna act like Lamont Roach don't exist. Like, wow. Like, Lamont Roach beat Tank, right? Of course, Tank is the money man. Tank is the A side. They allow Tank to get a gift draw. We've seen this in boxing. If you know boxing, Carlos Monzon, he fought Benny Briscoe. Benny Briscoe beat him all across the ring. They called it a draw. You know, myself, right? In November, I fought some kid named Scrappy who they're trying to market like he's some rough and tough Mexican fighter, Hispanic fighter, and I beat him all across the ring. You know, it's in my playlist. Go check it out. And they called it a draw because that's just how boxing is. They already have their main players decided. These are the guys that we're marketing for whatever reason, and these are the guys who are just here to make it a good show. So Lamont is somebody that they look at as they allow him to become a champion at 130. But as far as him being someone that they're working through and marketing, no. They look at him as decorations. But personally, I find it to be disrespectful on both Tank and Pitbull's part. Y'all gonna fight that man, have draws with that man, and don't rematch the man? I don't even, the Pitbull fight happened years ago. I'm not interested in seeing Tank box circles around Pitbull anymore. And shout out to Tank. Tank did better against Pitbull than Rayo Valenzuela. He did better than Lamont Roach. He did better than a lot of guys. You know, of course he did better than Rolly. Rolly lost, but Pitbull is no chicken dinner. Pitbull is the truth. That's a great name for him. He really is a Pitbull in the ring. Constant pressure, hard hit, all types of heart, good technique. Not great, but good technique. He knows what he's doing. And Tank made it look easy. But if you made it look easy the first time, it wasn't controversial. Only Pitbull fans and Mexican fans were saying that you lost. What's the point in a rematch? The Roach fight didn't look easy at all. In fact, I think you lost that fight. A lot of people think Tank lost that fight. So I think that's the fight where he needs to get the rematch, and that's the fight that the public is yearning for. You can make money fighting Pitbull because the Mexicans are always going to support each other, but nobody really wants to see it. You're better than them. You have what Lamont Roach didn't have, and that's very, very fast feet. So you could box circles around Pitbull, and because you've seen him before, with your IQ, I think it'll be easier the second time around. Now, what happens if you rematch Lamont Roach or your Tank Davis? Now Lamont's going to really have an axe to grind. Things can get ugly. He hurt Tank twice in that last fight where Tank was visibly hurt and had to hold on. That happened on 2 different occasions. So who knows the type of energy that Lamont come in that second fight with. And I don't know if Tank wants to have to go through that again. I don't know if Tank is a guy that likes close fights because directly after or tough fights, not close fights, directly after the Pitbull fight, he said he was never fighting him again. So once again, this is the rumor mill. I don't know if Tank and his team are really looking to fight Pitbull. But if they are, I think it's silly. They should fight Lamont Roach. Or Pitbull, if he's looking to fight Tank. Or Pitbull is looking to fight Keyshawn. Why fight Keyshawn when you have smoke with Roach? Lamont Roach has given us great fights. And the public is partially to blame for this because a lot of the public boxing fans are idolaters and bootlickers. You know, they want to kiss that booty. You know what I mean? They want to put their tongue in the booty. What the hell is? A lot of the boxing fans, they want to kiss that booty. Booty is more important than water. Booty is more important than good boxing. Booty. A man's butt. A lot of the boxing fans, bro, they on that Fleece Johnson. They don't want to see a good fight. They want to kiss that booty. That's what they want. So when Lamont Roach shows up and gives us a great fight against Tank, a competitive fight that nobody has ever seen before and arguably won, when he shows up and defeats Pitbull, but that's a controversial, it's okay. I can see why they call that a draw. But when he shows up and gives Pitbull that work, right, nobody is clamoring for a rematch. The public isn't saying, we want Roach, we want Roach, we want Roach. I want Roach. If Pitbull step in the ring again, I want to see what he do against Roach. If Tank step in the ring again, I want to see what he do against Roach. Because that's what boxing really is what do you do against other great combatants, guys who aren't coming to lay down. I don't care that you can knock out a C-level fighter. I don't care that you can knock out a B-level fighter that doesn't believe in himself. LAMONT Roach is an A-level fighter who believes he can win every single fight. That's why the fights that he's in are so damn good. And that's what the public needs to be clamoring for. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Booty.